What's up, guys? Okay, today we're going to be with the Chad, and he is with the 3 of 7 Projects YouTube channel. This came across my recommended, and I listened to it and thought it was interesting. Chad has a message for law enforcement. Now, my question is going to be, do you agree with Chad? Do you disagree with Chad? I will say, for the most part, I agree with Chad. There are a couple spots that I will disagree with him, but, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. So, 3 of 7 Project, Chad, he has a message for law enforcement.
I want to talk about something I recently experienced that was very alarming to me. And I think if I'm experiencing this, I think a lot of you guys who will watch this video are also experiencing it at even a much more intense level than I am. And that is my increasing distrust for law enforcement. All right. And this is local, state, and federal across the board. It's alarming to me because I grew up in a law enforcement family. My father was a law enforcement officer for most of my childhood. My little brother served in law enforcement. A lot of my best friends are former law enforcement officers.
And I would like to note, for those who do not know, my husband was in law enforcement back in the day.
And I have always been raised up to hold law enforcement officers in a high regard and to view them as men and women who have chosen to put themselves in danger in order to protect and serve their fellow man, all right, within their local community. So the other day I got pulled over for not having a sticker on my tag, and the law enforcement officers that were there, they came up on both sides of my vehicle, and I felt myself getting very uncomfortable in the situation because, I don't trust them, and that's getting worse in me, and that's a real problem. I don't like that. So I've thought a lot about it, and I'm trying to consider solutions to this for myself and for all of you guys who might be thinking the same thing that I am. And here's what I believe. I don't believe that deepening distrust between me and law enforcement is my fault. I also don't believe that deepening distrust between me and law enforcement is the law enforcement officer's fault. In most cases. In some cases, maybe it is. Maybe they're the ones, maybe they are doing something wrong. But in most cases, these guys are veterans like me. They fought to defend the Constitution of the United States. They're good, solid people with sound minds, and they care a lot about what they're doing. So in most cases, I don't think it's their fault. I'm going to tell you, for me personally, what I track this down to. What's happening is I have lost complete trust in our government. I don't even have a thread of hope for our government as it is today.
I would 100% agree with that.
I don't even think arguably anymore. I think it has evidently become tyrannical, and I think that it is run by a majority of really nasty, evil people. All right? And what's happening for me as I lose trust in the government of the United States to be a organization or an entity that stands up for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness of all the citizens of this great country, to abide by the Constitution. As I lose trust in that government, that is bleeding over into how I view law enforcement. Because law enforcement now, in many circumstances, they are being put in a position by government the government who pays their paycheck, local, state, or federal, they're put into positions to where they are having to serve as bill collectors for the government that we no longer trust. And they're being asked to do that.
Yes, but at the end of the day, do they really have to write those tickets? I'm going to say most of the time, no. He didn't have a sticker on his damn license plate. Not the crime of the century. I'm just throwing that out there.
In a lot of situations that, we could sit here and speculate on those all day long, but I'm sure you guys can think of a few instances. How do we solve this, or how do we move in a better direction? It's a lot to ask law enforcement officers to say, hey man, why don't you have a little discretion on these rules and laws that you are actually out here enforcing? Why don't you think about what it means for you to be writing me a ticket for not having a sticker on my tag? Why don't you think about how that is you not protecting and serving, but being a bill collector for the government? That's a lot to ask, man. But here's what I think the solution or the ask ought to be. It ought to be asking law enforcement officers to have the courage to step up and begin to have public conversations with citizens like myself about their perspective, about the difficulties that they experience in doing the job that they are called to do, and having honest conversations about maybe some of the things that they are being asked to do are flat out un-American. And then how do you do that? Like, what do you do with that? When you're in their position, what do you do with that? I've reached out to a couple of officers in my local area who are still actively serving, and they're very hesitant to come on and have a conversation with me publicly about these issues, and I understand why. Because everything they say is going to be picked apart by their leadership, and they may potentially lose their job. Well, let me tell you right now, if we don't start doing something to close the gap on this distrust between law enforcement and citizens, we're going to wind up in a lot worse situation than just somebody losing their job. I think it's very important, man. And I do not understand how hard it is to be a law enforcement officer. I want to admit that. I don't understand how difficult it is making a traffic stop, and you don't know if the person in the car is going to do something crazy. I don't get that, man, putting yourself in that position over and over again throughout the day. What I do want to do is I want to have a conversation about that so that we can move toward unity and trust with these men and women who are out here protecting and serving for the right reason. Because I don't like the way that I'm beginning to feel toward them. And if I'm feeling it as someone with a very trained mind who is used to very high stress situations as a former U.S. Navy SEAL, I have to imagine hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people are feeling this same thing, but on a much more intense level. That's been on my mind here lately. I wanted to share it with you guys. Hopefully it makes you think. Hopefully it challenges some of you guys and girls who are doing the job out there to understand the way the citizen's mind is viewing you because of the distrust in government. And hopefully it makes you think about how important it might be right now to begin having conversations with each other about the challenges that we face. If you got anything out of this episode, share it with somebody. If you want to support us here at 307 Project, go get you a hat, get you a t-shirt, keep my man Chili in the dungeon, and I'll keep these truck talks coming. Enough said.
Anyway,
Follicular cysts in dogs. These are the most common cysts.
Anyway,
I want to talk about something.
that's where we're at with this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I don't know if I said it at the beginning. 82% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button. It's free. Let me know what you think about this one, and I'm out.